Hello everyone and welcome back. It's nice to see everyone. Sorry while I slide my chair up a bit. And I hope you all got to go out and enjoy this wonderful week we had. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Leo for the week of July 11th through the 17th. I hope you're all doing well. And out and enjoying the wonderful weather. And at this time, I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, subscribed, and left a comment. To you, I am very grateful, especially to the subscribers, because that shows me that you're willing to come back every week and listen to your tarot cards. So I thank you for that. That is greatly appreciated. All right, Leo. And good news is on the horizon, to your surprise. You know, this could be a romantic surprise or a family get-together. You know, a friendship, something that you thought was just a friend turns into maybe a little bit more for you this week. Somebody that's got a little more interest in you than what you realize. And the Seven of Pentacles. So you put a lot of work into something. You know, you're wondering, you know, if you're going on the right path. You've planted a lot of seeds. You know, patience is good. Timing's everything. And the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely some sort of travel that you're thinking of doing. Now, this could be a camping trip or taking a walk or a bike ride. This is some sort of small thing that you want to do, you know, just to relax and have a good time. Now, this could be by yourself or perhaps with somebody else. But you're quite enjoying yourself this week. Looks like, you know, you're got a little smile on your face and a little, you know, jump in your step. And the Star. So people are starting to notice you, you know, in good ways, which is nice. It's always a nice feeling to know that people appreciate you and want to call you friend, and you know, you're open to receiving friendships and happiness. And the Eight of Cups. So you definitely put a lot of work into something. And you can see, you know, it's tangible. You have things, and you've put a lot of work in, but you're wondering if what you've put in, are you getting anything back in return? Like, is it a payoff, or are you just, you know, selling yourself short here? Now, that could be in a relationship or a job, you know, something you've put a lot of effort into growing, and you're not quite sure if you want to continue on this path or not, or do you just cut your losses and say, you know, I've had enough, I'm not willing to put any more into this situation or this job or relationship, and you're just wondering if perhaps the grass is greener on the other side. You know, and it's a hard decision to make, to, you know, just give up on everything that you've put so much work into it. And that can, like I said, that can be in a business or a friendship, a home, a relationship, you know, and you're just wondering if the grass is greener over there. Think it over carefully before you leap into the unknown. And the Sun. So yeah, things are looking bright. You're feeling good. You know, you're feeling renewed and healthy. You know, relish this moment. It's a good feeling to just feel good about everything during the day. You know, and that's whether you go to the grocery store or meet somebody on the street and you just smile. You just feel happy on the inside, and it's showing on the outside. And your health is picking up. So, oh, and a get together. Could be an invitation to go get together for a picnic or a barbecue. Go and visit somebody, take a trip somewhere, Could be a birth. It could be a retirement. Could be a birthday. Could be a scholarship. And the Hangman. Interesting. You're feeling a little bit tapped out this week. You want to just take a time out and recoup and relook at things. Take a second look at something from a different perspective for yourself. And you know, you might have to get some professional help at this now, you know, to have a different look on something. Maybe you're just talking it over with a friend or something, you know, and they're giving you a different perspective on what you're up in your head about. And the Emperor. So he's, you know, you have to make a decision here because you're feeling like you're trapped, no, you know, mentally or physically, but you know, you feel like you either have to put somebody under your thumb and control them all the time, or you're feeling like somebody's trying to control everything you do in your life. So it's hard to deal with that day in and day out. So maybe you need to cut yourself loose, you know. Stick to your guns, whatever your decision is. And the Ace of Cups. So there you go. Overflowing, abundance, beauty, pleasure, passion. You know, all the good things in life. You're just feeling really happy and joyous and celebrating, you know. Just remember, if you're heading into a relationship with that, you know, the other person, see how they treat their relatives, their fathers, their mothers. That's a good indication of how they'll treat you in the future, you know. Yeah. And the Seven of Rods. So you definitely have to defend yourself. You're standing on top. You know, it hasn't been easy. You know, you always feel like everything you do, you're being judged for, and, you know, you're just wondering why, and you're standing your ground. You know you're right. You know what you feel in your heart and what's the right decision in the road for yourself. And the Devil. So you're thinking about cutting some ties there of some sort as well. You know, you've been tethered for quite some time to something, a belief or an attitude, or somebody's attitude towards you, and you've always let it slide. And I think now you're just going to cut the chains and set yourself free on your own path. Most definitely. With the Death card, for sure. You're going to stand your ground. You're going to cut the ties. You know, you're stepping forward. You know it's a positive attitude for yourself, and it's the right thing to do. You know, sometimes you have to close one door in order to have a better one open for you. You know, maybe you just feel like you need to just mourn something that you feel that you've lost, or you're glad it's finally over with, and so that you can move into the future in a more positive frame of mind. Yeah. And you're having some money woes, and I can understand that. We all need to think about our pennies. You know, you need to think about your bank account. You know, what you need to do to set yourself free. How to, you know, you don't want to feel stuck, but you're afraid to move too, you know, because you don't want to lose what you took so hard to gain in your life, which is understandable. Ooh, very nice. The Nine of Cups, so wish fulfillment. That's lovely. You know, maybe you're going to get an inheritance or something, or going to leave an inheritance to somebody. You're going to make somebody's day there. You know, you're going to get something that you've always wanted and been hoping and praying for quite some time. So that's wonderful to see happen for you. You know, it's a wish fulfillment card for sure. Now, whether that's in love or good times, you know, the mother lode of creativity, good ideas. You know, just got to remember to ask yourself how much is, you know, enough so that you don't get over greedy. And the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, you've been balancing stuff, I think, financially for quite some time for yourself. You know, you're just finally realizing that you don't have to balance things anymore. You can just sort of lay the burdens down, which is easier said than done, especially when you've been doing them for a very long time. You know, people see you as playful, but, you know, indecisive, so they don't really see you as making a stand or making up your mind on anything in particular. You know, you talk a lot, but, you know, unfortunately, they're thinking perhaps you don't have much follow through. So, but you're going to make a decision there, and I think you're going to let one of those pentacles go so that you can find, you know, peace for yourself in the future. You know, if you want direct results, that's what you're going to have to do. All right, Leo, looks like you have some decisions to make here with some choices you're making. People not really agreeing with you on what you're thinking about, but you're going to do your own thing because, you know, it's the wish that you've always wanted. It's the dream you've always been looking for. So, and you're going to cut the ties and the chains and move in the direction of your dreams. All right, I'm shuffling the Angel Oracle cards. Pardon me. And I'm going to deal one for you and see what kind of clarity or information or good advice they can give you for this up and coming week. You have an important life purpose involving communications and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Oh, isn't that wonderful? So don't feel insecure with yourself. You know, your decision is your decision, and it's the right one for you. Follow your heart. All right, Leo, I want to thank you for listening, and I will talk to you all again next week. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.